secret and here is mine, so let it be known. For we have been through hell and high tide, I think I can rely on you. And yet you start to recoil, heavy words are so lightly thrown, but still I leap in front of a flying bullet for you. So what difference does it make? So what difference does it make? It makes none, but now you have gone, and you must be looking very old tonight. The devil will find work for idle hands to do. I stole and I lied, and why? Because you asked me to. But now you make me feel so ashamed, because I've only got 2 hands. Well, I'm still fond of you. Oh. So what difference does it make? Oh, what difference does it make? Oh, it makes none, but now you have gone, and your prejudice won't keep you warm tonight. Oh, the devil will find work for idle hands to do. I stole and then I lied, just because you asked me to. But now you know the truth about me, you won't see me anymore. Well, I'm still fond of you. Oh. But no more apologies, no more apologies. Oh, I'm too tired, I'm so sick and tired, and I'm feeling very sick and ill today. But I'm still fond of you. Oh.
Are the Smiths an anti-fashion band?
To some degree, yes, but to the degree that perhaps it really isn't terribly serious what you wear. Perhaps what's more important is what's underneath the clothes and how people feel about things.
What's the origin of this minstrel way of singing of yours?
It wasn't contrived, it just happened. I mean, it was just there.
You never joined the church choir or that kind of thing?
Certainly not, no.
Can one of you maybe explain the Smiths' craze in the UK at this moment?
I think that the time was right for someone to come along without any obvious preconceptions,
sure.
without any hair. And no, I think we're one of the first groups to just be honest, really, with the British public. And we don't claim that we are invulnerable. We just admit to having to go through the daily chores that our record buyers go through.
In fact, I think you're very vulnerable, and that's maybe one of the aces.
Yes, it is. Because I think people ultimately find that quite attractive. It has a certain charm, I think. So yes, I'm quite pleased about that. It's like saying, yes, here we are. We're not perfect, we have faults, and we're not incredibly good looking, but so what? We're going to do it anyway.
Is it sometimes hard to live that way? I mean, in the center and very vulnerable?
I think it's quite largely impossible if you're anonymous and if you're just leading an ordinary daily life and you have an ordinary job. It's impossible, you suffocate. Mm-hmm. So therefore you have to find something like this, or writing, or some kind of creative sphere to dive into. And it's funny that it's only when you go through these channels, when you when you become a group and you sing and you play, that people accept it. But if you're just an ordinary person and you work in a shop or a factory, you know, you're just totally insane.
Is it true that you refuse to support the police?
We didn't need the police, really.